What does living your best life mean? Living your best life means something different to everyone and is personal, which is why you should ask yourself that question. What does living my best life mean? Does it mean being in great health? Is it being financially free? Is it having an amazing relationship? Or purposes all of those and more? As you read further, you will learn some strategies on how to answer the question, what does living my best life mean? As well as learn how to actualize it. Whatever your best life looks like to you, it should be a life that makes you happy, proud, and fulfilled. 1. Design your life. The first step in living your best life is to take a step back and really figure out what you want. What type of lifestyle would make you feel fulfilled? Write down what your ideal life would look like in each area. What would your ideal health look like? How about your finances or relationships? What does your perfect career look like? Include your passions. Get extremely specific and write everything out as if it were already true. For example, I am in great shape and weigh X pounds, or I am fortunate enough to work at my passion X and make X amount of dollars a month. Think practical, but think big. You can't begin to live your best life until you define exactly what it looks like. Brainstorm and get everything out on paper before anything else. Going further, once you design your life on paper, I find it helpful to follow up with 3 things. First, read your life design worksheet or document daily. You will find that you may want to tweak things here and there, which is perfectly fine. By reading and revising, you stay focused on the things that really matter to you. Second, create a vision board that matches your life design. Find or create images, words, and pictures that represent your best life. For instance, if you want to live in a big home, find one you like on Zillow or Realtor.com, print it off, and add it to your vision board. If there is a celebrity couple whose relationship you admire, find a picture of them and put it on your vision board as well. Being able to see a visual representation of your goals and dream life will help you reinforce your desires to achieve them. Third, use the power of affirmations to instill belief and activate the law of attraction. Many times, people who make it far in the life design process will begin to doubt if they will attract any of it. Voices in their head will tell them this will never happen, you don't deserve a life like this, or you have to be lucky to get what you want. You don't let those voices dominate your thoughts and belief. To counter them, use affirmations and use them often. Say things to yourself like, I am deserving of everything I desire, or I am talented enough and smart enough to bring my dreams to reality, or even I am easily accomplishing all my goals. Number 2, develop specific goals. Now that you have a clear vision of what you want your ideal life to look like, it's time to create specific goals to close the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. Don't be intimidated by how far you have to go. Everyone has to start somewhere. It all starts with just a single step. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Get very clear on what you have to do. How much weight do you need to lose? How much money do you need to have? What skills do you need to learn? This is called a gap analysis and is an essential step to get you pointed in the right direction. Make sure all your goals are SMART goals, meaning they are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. With these types of goals, your chances of attaining them increase exponentially. An example of SMART goals is I will lose 1 pound a week for the next 10 weeks, or I will pay an extra $100 a month for the next year to eliminate debt. Goals that are general, such as I need to get a better job to live my best life, will only lead to failure. What skills do you need to learn to get this better job? How much would you like to make? When would you like to have this job? This is what you need to think as you set your goals. What specific goals do you need to live your best life? 3. Develop good habits and eliminate bad habits. Our daily habits define the type of life we live. They define how healthy we are, the types of relationships we have, how much money we have, etc. Of all the strategies in this article on living your best life, developing good habits and eliminating bad habits are the most crucial. What habits do you need to develop to live your best life? Examine your goals from strategy 2. What daily habits will help you accomplish them? For example, for the goal, I will lose 5 pounds in the next month. You could develop a habit to get up to 30 minutes early every day to go for a jog. You could also eliminate a bad habit to help you reach this goal, such as I will not go to Starbucks every morning. When it comes to eliminating your bad habits, the first thing you must do is identify your trigger. All habits, whether good or bad, follow the same loop. Trigger, cue, action, routine, reward. This was well documented in the MIT habit experiment that was made popular in the book The Power of Habit by Charles. To break a bad habit, you must identify the trigger and replace the action or bad habit with a good habit that will still give you the powerful reward. You will never really unlearn a bad habit because habits are ingrained in our brains, good and bad, but you can rewire them. Rewire the bad habits that prevent you from living your best life. Brainstorm the habits that will help you develop and create the life you desire, and identify daily bad habits that hold you back. 4. Eliminate toxic people to live your best life. We are only as strong as the people around us. We must make sure we have positive, uplifting relationships in our life to thrive and live our best life. Sometimes that means cutting off toxic people who don't support your goals, or taking a break from negative friends. Evaluate the company you keep. Make a list of all the people who affect you, who affect your day to day. Next to each name, write a brief statement about how they make you feel. Do you feel energized, happy, and uplifted, or do you feel anxious? If people are toxic in your life, you should get serious about eliminating or reducing the amount of time you spend with them. This can be extremely hard to do depending on the type of relationship, but sometimes this must be done if you want to live your best life. On the other hand, if they are uplifting, be proactive about spending more time with them. Schedule regular meetups with them or call them often. The goal is to spend your time and energy on those type of positive people instead of toxic and negative individuals. 5. Have fun and do the things you like. If you want to live your best life, remember these 2 pieces of advice. Practice self-care regularly and always have something scheduled on your calendar that you look forward to. Self-care is about tending to your needs. Self-care is about tending to the needs of your mind, body, and spirit in whatever way works best for you. Whether that means spending time with friends, going for long walks, or meditating on the beach every day. Whatever self-care activities you decide, the benefits are enormous. Self-care makes us happy, healthy, better able to tackle life's challenges and helps us live our best lives. Always have a self-care activity or something you look forward to do on your calendar. Doing so keeps us motivated and our moods brighter, especially on our toughest days. So no matter how hard our day gets, we still have something we can look forward to. The more we look forward to our lives, the better they will be. 6. Put yourself out there more. You miss so much in life if you avoid putting yourself out there. Get out of your comfort zone. Don't let fear stop you from chasing your dreams or trying new things. It is in new experiences, often scary experiences, that we find the most growth and fulfillment. The older we get, the more these moments matter the most. Even if we fail, fall flat on our face, putting ourselves out there, those are the moments that will help us grow and give meaning to our lives. Those are experiences that allow us to live our best life. What have you been putting off because of fear, time, or other excuses? Is there any group you've been meaning to join? Is there a job opportunity that you've been dreaming of going for? Are there people you've been meaning to introduce yourself to? Be bold and try new things. Remember, nothing ever happens in your comfort zone. 7. Stop sweating the small stuff to live your best life. Finally, you cannot live your best life if you let small things bother you. If you dwell on the negative and you have a hard time letting go of minor things, you will never live up to your fullest potential. The next time something happens and you find yourself being bothered, Ask yourself, will this matter in a year, month, or even a week from now? If not, let it go. Stop letting the guy who cut you off on the way to work steal your joy. Don't let the lady who neglected to thank you for holding the door open put a damper on your positive vibes. Stop letting those non-important things control your moods and emotions. Instead, focus on being positive and be proactive in letting the positive in. Listen to uplifting podcasts on your way to work. Hang out with people who uplift you. Jam to your favorite music. Do something deliberately, day in and day out, that will put you in a more positive mood. I know too many people who let minor inconveniences spoil their life. Don't be one of them.